Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call. Hey, Stew Sells Team's followers, I am just finishing my coffee out here on this balcony of our brand new listing. Now look, I keep saying it, I'm gonna say it again. The Bank of Canada is cutting interest rates. It is going to turn back to a seller's market. So you gotta get in, and we are in this amazing condo that you can get into the market. We're $600,000, we're 2 bedrooms, we're a den, we're 2 bathrooms, totally renovated. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to pick up a roller and paint. It's all been done. The den is a perfect home office. We have these gorgeous wide plank floors, brand new kitchen. The cabinetry is so cool. The grain of the wood actually follows itself. These sellers have taken a lot of time with detail, quartz counters, gorgeous walk-in glass shower in one of the bathrooms, stone floor, beautiful extra big master bedroom with a 4-piece ensuite, big walk-in closet. These owners built this huge storage unit, a ton of storage. We're in a great building. It's got a gym, party room, really nice amenities on the main floor. And you know what? Up and away. We're right at the Up Express in Weston. Look, go to stewsells.ca, see all the photos and videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stew Sells Toronto Tankard here at stewcurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family. Welcome to the Stew Sells team's brand new listing. And you know what? You are not going to find condos like this in the city anymore, because when they built these, they built them for living and size. This place is ginormous. It's not these little 800 square foot 2-bedroom, 2-bath where you're jammed into it. Look at the space we have. Look at this gorgeous view we have of the Rosedale Valley Road and the Rosedale Valley. It's beautiful. So check it out. We've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Check out this beautiful den office space. You actually have a dining room where you can have dinner, not a little island you're in your bar stool cramped in. Gorgeous large eating kitchen, ton of storage, 2 beautiful bathrooms. Check out this gorgeous parquet floor that has been stained in this beautiful dark stain. That's awesome. And you know what? Don't get me going on location. We are right at Yonge, just south of Bloor. There's Yorkville, there's the TTC. You can go up to Summerhill Market. You can head downtown to the East Center, Dundas Square. You can go down Rosedale Valley Road and get to Cabbagetown and get to the Bayview Extension and get onto the DVP. It's such a great location. So look, go to stewsells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey, curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stew Sells Toronto Tankard at stewcurls.com. Look, after the game, we're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game. Hey, Stew Sells team's followers, we are here at our brand new listing, which is right behind me. We are bringing this gorgeous 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to market. And you know what? I don't want to hear it any more from you people saying, oh, I can't get in the market. Everything's so expensive. We're bringing a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to the market for $619,000. So you know what I always say? Stop flushing your money down the toilet and renting when you can buy and get into the market. It's gorgeous. It's got beautiful laminate floors, brand new kitchen, gorgeous bathroom, huge balcony that looks south. Looks all over the city. It's a great view. It's got a ton of room. It's got an open concept living, dining area, eating kitchen. What more do you want to get in the market? And look, this park comes with it. You've got this park, you've got this tennis court, you've got an outdoor pool, you got a gym, you got a party room. It's like being a Club Med. So look, stop renting and get in the market. Go to stewsells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to StuCurls.com to watch this amazing Stu Sells Tankard curling. Grab a glass of wine and watch. We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with two of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to StuCurls.com to watch this amazing Stu Sells Tankard curling. Grab a glass of wine and watch some more.
It's good. Carl? Carl? Carl, you got Carl this a mile. 15-5, you can't hurt this mark. Get it, coach. Yep.
Hello and welcome back to the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard right here at the High Park Club, west end of Toronto, right near High Park, 100 Indian Road. We're here to watch the start of and full game of Team Retornaz from Italy versus Team Craik. All the games today for this draw are C qualifiers. My name's Kevin Hogan, and I'll be joined by Cailey Knoop shortly to bring you some great insight into this game and complement all the great shots we're going to see here from some world-class curlers. Textbook start here. Center guard for yellow, who does not have hammer, Craik, and a corner guard for Retornaz. Welcome back, Cailey.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Really happy to be here at High Park Club on a Sunday night, 9:30 p.m. game, ready to go.
Best view in the house from the skybox, looking down on the sheets. Cailey, who do we have playing on those teams today?
Great question, Kevin. Well, curling for the Italian team, we have Joel Retornaz. We have Amos Mosener, curling at Vice, Sebastiano Armand, and Mattia Giovanella. And tell us about Team Scotland, Kev.
Well, for Team Craik, we have Skip James Craik. That team is being viced by Mark Watt. Second is Angus Bryce, and the lead is Blair Haswell.
We've got a number of great games going on live here tonight.
Take us around the rink, Cailey.
Absolutely. We have a number of great teams. So we have Owen Purcell curling out of Nova Scotia on sheet 1 versus Jonathan Boyk out of Ontario. We're calling the game on sheet number 2, so you've already heard about Retornaz versus Craik. On sheet number 3, we've got Felix Asselin out of Quebec versus Shinya Abe out of Japan. On sheet number 4, we have a great game, Laurie St. George out of Quebec, who just won her game at, I believe, on the 6:30 draw, versus Krista McCarville on behalf of Northern Ontario. That'll be a great game. And then on sheet 5, we have Krista Burns versus Hayley Armstrong, curling out of the High Park Curling Club.
Yeah, and we'll be keeping an eye on that game from the top here, just because we love to see High Park teams at the event. Of course, for anyone watching at home or who is just tuning in for the first time, some important notes. We are playing with a no-tick rule. If you don't know what that is, that means that any rock in front of the house on the center line cannot be moved, cannot be removed until after the 5th rock is thrown. That is, of course, to give teams that are down an advantage and see if they can make a comeback. Nice little tap here.
Just slid tight. You got it back, but...
I think we're going to see a nice slash and flop over here. Retornaz wants to truck in a second point here.
A little reference to the hats from the Italian team here, which have a lot of fans, I think. These truck hats really moving in the curling community, I want to say.
Yeah.
We're about to see the first rock from second Sebastiano Armand.
A little discussion about what they want here.
Here's the delivery. This Italian team's been playing really well the last couple of years, really made some big moves on the tour. Incredible front end between Armand and Giovanella. Really some prolific sweepers on the team.
And we're going to see Craik throw a guard, put that guard back up here. And yeah, that was a bit of a miss, I think, for the Italians. I think they're hoping to maybe clear out some of the back as well with that shot. Now on sheet 4, we do have McCarville versus St. George. And Cailey, I gotta ask, given that McCarville sort of got a default win to come through, do you think that's an advantage coming into this late game at 9:30, or would you have rather played the game and make sure you have a good sense of the ice or something a little bit closer here?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it's going to depend on the team and what they prefer. I think if it were up to me, I would have liked to play the 6:30 p.m. game, get to know the ice a little bit. Laurie St. George just got off the ice. She was on sheet 3 right before this, so her team's going to be pretty dialed in terms of understanding the movement of the rocks. That being said, Krista McCarville, obviously amazing team. They've been playing here all week, so they probably have a pretty good sense of the ice as well. And they were out throwing some rocks on sheet 5. Despite the fact that they didn't play a game, they got a little bit of practice in, so they should be ready to go as well, Kev.
A nice run-back pick here from Team Retornaz, leaving a solitary yellow in the house, and that back blue just biting, setting up a good opportunity for Retornaz to take potentially 2 out of this end. And as we talked about quite extensively, hammer efficiency is so important, making sure that when you have hammer, you're utilizing it to score 2 or more. And if you don't have hammer, trying to steal that 1.
It's probably there, yeah. So they're a 13 number, but I don't really like that gauge. We tickle it in.
Looks like Craig's going to draw down or draw in and maybe use that back blue as backing just to take away a counter. And having 2 in a house is a great way to mitigate some of those players.
All there.
You know, we're seeing 2 great European teams out here playing. And Cailey, do you know how many countries we have represented here at the Stu Cells Toronto Tankard this year?
That's a good question, Kev. How many?
11.
Carve, Blair.
Perfect.
Gotta go.
Nice to see so many teams from all across the globe coming here to participate in this amazing event. And big shout out to Stu Cells, our main sponsor, and the High Park Curling Club for putting on this really fun event. Great opportunity to come down with the family this weekend and check out some amazing live curling at the High Park Curling Club in
Yeah,
Toronto.
we do definitely have some more games on Monday, and it's probably a good time to call out all of our sponsors here. Stu Cells Realty Team, Stuart Sankey, Close Concepts Electrical, Carl Close, Tommy Gunn's Original Barber Shop, Patrick Morris, Keith Joel Mortgage Brokers by Keith Joel.
Here's the first from Vice Amos Mosener.
Look at that sweep.
My
Getting low,
goodness.
putting the weight on. And I got to think they're hoping for a little bit more of a roll here.
Good. Hey.
There's also no time clocks for these games, so you do see the teams discuss shots a little bit more, but they do each get 1 timeout to bring a coach or an alternate to discuss a difficult shot, or maybe just high five. We haven't seen that here, but could be a good strategy. Here at the High Park Club, Cailey, how do you feel about the overlapping sheets?
I mean, it adds a fun little element to the game. I think that you don't see it some other clubs around the city or around the country. I haven't had a situation yet where I've had rocks running into the sheet next to me, so I feel pretty good about it, Kev.
Yeah, I think it's a nice little quirk. Sometimes it takes a little getting used to, but basically for those at home who aren't familiar with the High Park Club, it was started in pre-1911, but the clubhouse was here and built 1911, and it started as a skating rink. Of course, someone had the great idea, hey, why not shove a bunch of curling sheets into here? And it wasn't quite big enough to fit 5, but a little too big to only have 4. So they squeezed it in, stole a little bit from each house, and now there's about a foot of overlap between each sheet.
Here's Mosener's second right here. Got a big sweep for the curl.
And bring it across and missing that back blue. And we're going to see Craik try to bring this game back to the center of the house so that
Over to the center line.
if Retornaz hits that and sticks around, it's hopefully open, making for an easier hit for Craik rather than falling behind cover
11.
and making things difficult
Just
for the
roll to
team.
the center line. This should curl quite a lot. It seems to be moving a little bit more.
Lee? No, me
Yeah, this way is curling more than earlier on, especially. From what I could tell by Mark's 13 and Mattia's draw, they curled more. Okay, 11. I'll be nice and through it.
A little discussion about how he thinks the Rock is going to perform. Just to let people know, the rocks were textured last night by our dedicated ice staff, who I heard were here till 3:30 in the morning doing so to give a little bit more texture to the rocks. Earlier today, we saw some teams having a little trouble reading because of it. Generally, you have to make sure you have a firm handle, but you'll see a lot more rotation or curl out of the rocks there. A nice little roll back to center. I think they probably wanted it over another foot. But I think we're going to see a pretty straight hit from Retornaz.
Good. Wait, was good?
So if you're a Retornaz here, Kevin, are you aiming for the blank in this first done?
Yeah, I mean, I would try to. Yeah, I think I'd go for the blank here. Although you do run the risk because those blues are on the side. that if this rock does roll all the way out, Craik is able to tuck one in there and you have a hard shot. I think Retornaz wants to leave this open so that he has the shot. Yeah, in or out, clean house, but I think we're going to see Craik tuck one in here.
You gotta be careful though.
And try to force Retornaz to take one.
You're right, Kevin. They're
No?
motioning to bury one behind cover.
Sì, un pochettino più su. No, velocità spaccata. 10.03. Fidati the finish.
All the way back here, so it's like the least amount of. Back 8, back 12. Just because, I won't lie, I actually don't mind him blanking here because there's a chance. If we go round this, he could either blast it and ping his 3 in, or he can come off it and get his 2. So if we put it back 12, at least it's like the least amount of wiggle room for the shooter.
Cailey, a little bit of insight into the mind of James Craik there and his thoughts on this decision.
Yeah, he was talking a little bit about wanting to get one buried here and saying he doesn't mind so much if Retornaz ends up with the blank. What he's really not keen on is having Retornaz throw a split on those 2 guards up front and getting multiple in the house. So electing to play to the back 8, back 12 here, making Retornaz, forcing Retornaz to make a shot to get his blank.
I think this is going to bury nicely here, but I think it's maybe a little bit deeper than they wanted.
Yep. Back 12. He's going to stick around.
You know, there may be a chance that they could throw the direct hit for the blank here. There is a chance, though, I think, on those 2 blues that if you hit it on the outside, just with how far back that yellow is, you might be able to split 2 on. Also, not a plan B if this hit is a little bit inside, depending on the handle. But look at that. That's a tight port.
Yeah.
If I'm staring that down from the other end, I might be a bit nervous here. But of course, this team has seen a lot of stuff, and I think
Are they calling for the split here?
I think they might be calling a hit on that angle. You might catch the back yellow. Let's see what happens here. Maybe it's just a draw to take one. Let's see the speed here. No, that's going to be a hit.
Get ready to sweep that.
Joel Retornaz with the second. He misses the angle a little bit, and he's going to give one in the first.
Craik with a steal of 1 at the end of the first, and we'll cut to our sponsors.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
When it comes to the game we love, having the right gear makes all the difference.
Gold Line's new curling shoes and brooms are a game changer.
The shoes, unbelievably comfortable.
And the brooms, lightweight and effective, giving you control on every sweep.
When I step onto the ice, I'm not just prepared, I look sharp.
Have you seen these shoes? They are a game changer.
And the brooms, light as a feather.
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
And it's the choice of champions.
It's good. Line's great. Easy.
And we're back into the second end
15-2.
with following a steal by Craik of 1. That yellow, it looks a little tight. It might be biting. But I think Retornaz is going to ignore it and put in a corner guard here. Oh.
Yeah, it's just fine.
Got real low, checked the line, put it out with some strong handle.
And we just heard from Team Craik there, thinking that's just biting right there. That yellow at the top. Retornaz coming in. And into the side, 12-foot they go. Team Craik looking for the hit and roll undercover here.
Dio porco la Madonna.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Good. 12-2.
Nice hit.
Sorry.
Roll out to the wings here. I think they're hoping to come back to center and utilize that yellow biting the 12. But we're going to see Retornaz ignore those potentially. Or, no, maybe look for the roll with this hit.
Here's lead Mattia Giovanella with his second.
Oh,
he gets the double.
Nice double.
Beautiful. Makes that look easy.
Just looks so effortless up here.
Just like how you do it during Sunday Rec League, Kev.
È che non mi fidavo neanche a giocare la mola perché...
Yep. Go. Curl. Curl. Hard curl. 6. 9-6.
Just biting here on the outside of the rings. And is Retornaz going to come after it? Or are they going to come to center?
Sì, sì, la drilli. Sì, sì. 10. 10 e mezzo.
So we've got second Sebastiano Armand making a play on the yellow dot. And they get the hit and the roll in.
And Craik following them down.
10.
We're watching an exchange rock for rock, blow for blow for the Battle of Europe here on this draw.
That's right.
10. Clean. Same way. Yep. Fairway. 10.
This should be a good one tonight. Team Retornaz tearing it up on the tour over the last couple of years, but we've also seen obviously some amazing performances by the Scottish teams over the last couple of years as well. So excited to see how this one goes. If anything, we should see some great shot making and, as we said before, some great sweeping by Team Retornaz.
We've seen some incredible shots here. World-class curling right in the heart of Toronto.
And the hit and roll in by Team Retornaz.
And I think Craik here's looking to hit this a little bit differently, bring that yellow across the house, maybe change the line. Just a little something different to throw here, or something a little different for Retornaz to throw here. Great sweeping. You know, our ice staff has been putting in a lot of effort in making sure that this ice surface stays playable all weekend. So big shout out to Kevin, Jeff, Gord, and everyone else involved in putting together the ice this weekend. And there's still more curling to go. We have the finals tomorrow. Great delivery.
That's Amos Mosener, third for Team Retornaz with the hit and roll in.
Paura de scappare? Paura di scappare? Madonna, ti va bene. È male fare l'altro lato, aspettare che l'altro lato.
Good. 10-2.
And here's the hit from Team Craik. Swapping rock for rock over here.
At this point, you're hoping to swap some rocks and see a miss, but with the way these teams play, I don't think there's going to be a ton of huge misses.
Yeah, some of the top tier men's teams in the world we're getting to see curl here tonight. Pretty exciting for us curling fans in Toronto.
And of course, we're going to implement all of these calls, all of these strategies, all the great stuff we see today on all of our rec and competitive teams at the club level.
Stick Joel on the fresh side, hopefully.
Probably less well executed, but we'll let the fans in the stands decide.
I look forward to my front end really beefing up to be able to sweep like the guys on Team Retornaz.
Still give you a nice through throw though.
And the first one from skip James Craik. Calling for the curl here, making sure they get that hit. And they want the roll into center, and they'll get it.
9-9. Well, I nearly fell over. Blair nearly fell over.
9-9, Team Craik giving some information to their skip about how fast that rock was moving between the hog lines.
Hello there.
Communication being so vital for these teams to make sure they have an understanding of the way the rock is moving down the ice.
Not only that, but the expected outcome, so everyone's on the same page.
And here's Retornaz with his first of two. Looking for the hit. That makes it look easy, doesn't he, Kev?
Yeah. Well, I've said it before, the open draw in curling is the most difficult shot. The open hit is followed by a close second following that.
Touch more. Yeah. Oh, Carl. Carl.
James Craik with his second.
Roll.
Good little roll here, but I think we're going to see Retornaz play for the blank.
Not the prettiest. Hair high on the slide and just kind of stunned it there.
And here's Retornaz with his final stone of the end. Looking for the hit and the rollout, and he'll get it. And that's a blank second end.
And we're going to head off to our sponsorship ads right now.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
Hi, I'm Carl Kloss and I'm the owner of Kloss Concepts. We're an electrical contractor operating in the GTA and Muskoka areas. Kloss Concepts is the proud title sponsor of the Toronto Tankard Series. We would like to wish everybody good luck and happy curling.
What does a super dry taste like? Let me show you. It's tradition. yet new.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
And we're back at the Stu Cells Toronto Tankard. Third end here. Craik versus Retornaz. And I feel like we've seen the start of this end before.
Well, it's a pretty typical start to an end, I would say, Kevin. So we have the team without the hammer throwing up a center guard, and the team with the hammer coming in for a corner guard.
I think a little ask there from Craik to Retornaz just to make sure they're on the same page about that blue being in. Let's see what happens. They're looking to bring that yellow back to center behind some cover.
Clean. Clean. Yep.
And here's the hit and roll from lead Blair Haswell.
I think they were hoping to get that over a little bit more behind cover.
That looks like Retornaz is going to call the hit and roll under cover.
Just a little flop here.
Yeah. And here's lead Mattia Giovanella with his second rock. And they get the hit and roll a little further than expected, maybe. Second Angus Bryce. He's been called for the hit and roll.
Clean.
It's on a fresh path here.
Clean. Good. 10-1.
Nice hit.
Nice
Good flop. But I think they were hoping to get a little bit more back to center here.
And you'll see a call for Team Italy. Once again, second Sebastiano Armand looking for the hit and roll towards center. And he gets the hit, but he's going to stick around on the wings.
Lots of rock for rock exchanges here at this game.
Yeah.
And all the sheets on this draw are C qualifier events.
Clean. Clean.
Helping us determine what the draw on Monday is going to look like.
Clean. Go. 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 Whoa. No finish there. Good throw. 10-3.
Craik hoping that that moved a little bit more, but it didn't. The further you get out on the ice, sometimes it makes it a little harder for that rock to come back, especially at weight. Sometimes there's a tendency for them to fall out.
And here's Amos Mosener, the vice for Team Retornaz with his first big sweep here.
Big sweep. That's the roll I think both teams were looking for. No, it peaked out on the other side. That's one of those things where you wish it just was back another couple inches. But I think we're going to look for Craik to try and find the flop here. And somebody this end get behind that yellow guard.
Curl! Curl hard. 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 Whoa. Whoa.
Look at that rock move.
Sorry.
Little rollover.
Quarter buried there.
10-7.
We'll still
It
see
started
Team
going
Retornaz
sideways,
go
and
after
I
that
was scared
one.
It was going to just go.
Okay.
And the sweep for the curl. And the hit and roll undercover. Beautiful shot. Amos Mosner. Advice on Team Italy.
There we go. Craig's going to, we're going to see a replay here.
Half an inch.
Gorgeous. Great team
sweep.
shot. Yeah, incredible sweep. Seeing Team Italy sweeping to add additional curl. The directional sweep happening.
Looking to hit this. Come around the yellow a bit. Roll out to the wings.
Gotta go. Go.
Gotta see quite a bit of movement here to keep a piece. They make contact. Will it have enough? Not quite.
An opportunity for Retornaz, I would say, to probably split the rings here.
Yeah.
That's the call. The sit 2.
Now it's important that you maximize your use of hammer by ensuring that you score 2 points.
Push.
And here's the draw from Amos Mosner, the vice on Team Italy. Looking for the draw to the side 12-foot to sit 2. Big sweep from the Italian team.
And we're getting some paint here. Ideally, they get them as level as possible to make a crosshouse double quite
Even if
difficult.
we overroll the guard, is fine.
And when they're that far apart, it usually is.
There.
But I think Craig's looking to use this, bring it back to center, and get this yellow, get something under that yellow.
10, just try and get it as close to that other one as possible.
Good communication from both teams here.
Then, hey, that's pretty good.
Talking about times, talking about expected outcomes. Love to see it.
Should come up a wee bit. No.
And here's the first from Team Scotland skip James Craik. Looking for the hit. Hitting the blue on the side 12-foot and looking to roll in towards center. And he'll get the hit and the roll.
Is it going to stop and stay in the house, or is it going to go
roll
right?
out? They really wanted to stick around there.
With sweeping like that, it's pretty easy to carry that rock and keep it going on its path.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see Team Retornaz look to post another draw on the right-hand side 12-foot over here. Split the house, as they say, and keep the deuce alive. And shout out our listeners who are commenting on our YouTube page. So we've got some listeners here from Montana. We've got some folks tuning in from BC. And we've got someone from Scotland tuning in that really shouldn't be awake, but we're happy you're awake and you're here with us.
Presuming they're rooting for Team Craik, but maybe they're taking the contrarian position.
I mean, maybe they can let us know in the comments. Producer Ben, reading all your comments today, making sure we do a good job answering any questions you might have. And Team Retornaz coming into the rings. They made the draw to the 12-foot and maybe slipped a little bit further back than they wanted. But Team Craik coming in, calling for the hit. And are they trying to roll behind cover here, Kev?
I think you gotta. I think you gotta, with the hope that potentially the other team doesn't. There is a chance that if they throw big weight, they might be looking at the double, but that's covering 10 feet worth of house. That's a long way to go and a lot of work for what might amount to a blank end.
And here's Skip James Craik with his second. Final stone of the end.
Clean. Yep. Yep.
And he gets the hit.
Roll. Get it behind cover. Tremendous shot.
What a great team shot.
A little bit exposed here, and I think Retornaz is going to go for a little bit of something a little heavy, but not too much, just enough to come around that guard, pop that yellow back, and walk away with the skip deuce here. Maximizing the hammer. Last rock of the third end here. Retornaz Craik.
And here's Retornaz with the last shot at the end. Sweepers are staying close.
Clean.
By the guard.
Yes, it is.
Great shot here.
Beautiful shot by Retornaz. He'll get his 2.
And we're going to head into the fourth end, and you guys at home are going to head to a commercial break.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Sioux South Toronto Tankard here at StewCurls.com. And all you fans and all you curling teams who are staying in the area, come up to Petty Fine Foods. Lots of great prepared food. You just throw in the oven, cook, eat, and go. And if you show your map card to Stefo, you're going to get
a free espresso and a complimentary cannoli on the house.
Free! Free! So come on up.
4-letter magic word.
I've stood at the pinnacle of curling and battled in the most intense games.
Out on the ice, there's no room for compromise.
And when the pressure's on, every millimeter counts.
It's not just a game.
It's about maximizing performance,
pushing limits,
seizing victory.
When victory hangs in the balance,
I know what I'm relying on.
It's a gold line.
It's a gold line.
It's a gold line.
And it's the choice of champions.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with two of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts are with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Line's good.
And we're back in the fourth end here, and producer Ben just confirmed with us that the chat from Scotland is actually James's dad.
Oh, shout out to James's dad. Thanks so much for tuning in.
And he did assure us that he is rooting for Craik.
I mean, I would hope so. And to be fair, then you shouldn't be asleep, Mr. Craik.
textbook start to the end. I feel like we've seen this a few times this game. Fourth end here at Toronto Stu Cells Toronto Tankard. Bit of a tongue twister there. And I think Kelly's going to take us around the rink, give you a bit of an update about each of the sheets. Some blanks, some big ends, and some surprises, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. So over on sheet 1, we have Jonathan Book out of Kingston, Ontario, playing Owen Purcell out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. They're in the third end right now, and we've had 2 blanks in ends 1 and 2. We've got Jonathan Book with the hammer. On sheet number 3, we have Felix Asselin curling out of Montreal, Quebec. If you're a big fan of the Briar, you're familiar with Team Asselin, playing Shinya Abe out of Sapporo, Japan. And big first end for Team Japan. So they're leading 4-0. Actually, we've just seen the score go up. They're actually leading 5-0. So they came with a steal of 1 in the second. So Team Asselin has a little bit of work to do.
That's 15-5 down there now. Yeah.
And we have a few women's games going on sheets 4 and 5. So we have big game Laurie St. George out of curling out of Montreal, Quebec, and Team Krista McCarville out of Thunder Bay, Northern Ontario. And again, if you're a big fan of women's curling, if you're watching the Scotties, you're familiar with both of these incredible teams. Score is 2-2 with Laurie St. George having hammer in the third end right now. And we've got on sheet number 5, High Park Club's own Hayley Armstrong versus Krista Burns out of Sudbury, Northern Ontario. And Hayley Armstrong has hammer in the third. She's leading 2-1.
Look at this sweep, getting low, all the weight on that broom.
My goodness.
How does a broom support that much weight, that much tension? Nice little tap, bringing that yellow back.
Shout out, who are we shouting out here? Hardline? Shout out Hardline. Man, these guys are some of the best sweepers in the world you're seeing, Team Italy.
Look at that.
Sweeping for the curl.
I'm definitely going to be showing my teams what sweeping looks like with a clip like that.
My goodness.
I got to think Italy was hoping that blue would come in a little bit more. And I think we might see Craik try a double here. Looks pretty natural on that. Get those blues out of the house, because remember, you can't score if you don't have rocks in the house. And oftentimes when you see a big score, it's because you left some rocks in the house.
Absolutely. And we've got second Angus Bryce.
Coming down.
Ooh, just misses the blue at the back. But he'll sit for 1.
And Craik looking to take 2 here. That's the natural win if you have hammer. But it's been a tight game, blow for blow, rock for rock. Little discussion about weight here from the Italian team. Looks like they've dialed that in.
And here's Team Italy's second Sebastiano Armand with his second rock of the end. And he gets the hit and the roll away as called, and Team Italy's going to be pretty happy with that shot.
Yeah.
Little hit, flop back to center. We've seen these teams over the past couple rocks, couple ends, bringing it back to the center, getting behind some cover.
Queen, curl. Hard.
Nice hit, but they're hoping to get it a little bit more to center. Oh, a little trip over that yellow. And they're just going to let it be. It's always the opposing team's decision. Didn't look like it affected very much there. And for those of you at home who aren't overly familiar with curling, that 2 hanging off the board isn't because both teams don't know how to use a scoreboard. That just means they blanked the end, which means no points were scored. And you're going to hang it over top of a mascot that has been on that board for a while, at least since tobacco companies could advertise at things like this. And we're going to see a roll here. That blue's a little bit exposed. And Cailey, if you're looking at that, are you thinking about the double?
Yeah, I'm probably hoping that, I hit that yellow that's in the forefoot and maybe hit the blue that's in the forefoot and maybe catch the piece of the back one. I think that's the call. I think Team Craik's going to try to hit and roll to the left-hand side behind their corner guard.
Yeah, that's going to put them in a nice position to have a couple rocks in play, looking to score 2 here, maximize the use of the hammer. And with 7 rocks left in the game, once this is released, 6.
Clean. Yep.
And here's the first from Mark Watt.
Yep.
Vice for Team Scotland.
Hard.
Nice finessey takeout's been called.
Hard roll.
And he gets the hit.
Nice.
Oh,
and
we'll
are
catch
we going
the
to
back
catch
blue.
a bit? There we go. Look at that sweep. Is it all the way out?
No, it's
just a biter.
Around.
Those can be a little bit annoying just as much as they are a tripping hazard sometimes. Let's watch this on the replay.
There we go. Team Scotland talking about how they maybe needed a hair more weight on that shot. Pretty good outcome.
A little chat here. As we've seen across most of this tournament, tremendous communication between the teams, talking about expected outcomes, talking about weight, sweepers talking to skips, skips talking to sweepers. It's a wonderful thing.
And Team Italy showing off their sweeping skills, and they'll get the hit.
But I think that yellow's going to stick around, still out counting that back blue. And I think, yeah, we're going to look to hit, roll across the house with the last rock from Mark Watt here in this end. Cailey, do you want to roll to the left or do you want to roll to the right?
Well, they've called a roll to the right.
We're just here.
I mean, I'm happy personally with the hit.
But if you had to choose, feet to the fire on this.
Feet to the fire on this. I think the reason they're wanting to roll to the right is they don't want to line up their 3 yellows and give Team Retornaz an opportunity to get multiple out in future shots.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Excellent communication as this rock comes down the ice.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
And they get the hit.
Avoid the jam. It's going to roll a bit more to the side, but they want to create separation, like you said, to avoid removing a lot of yellow granite. A little talk here.
Good. Nice shot.
Probably running some angles in their head, doing some calculations. And I think we're going to see Retornaz wanting to throw a hit. Giovanella maybe talking or asking about ending up freezing on that yellow, making it difficult for Craik to score 2 here. Broom down.
Hope for a miss.
Here's the first from Retornaz.
Oh. Oh. Yep. Oh.
Team staying close.
Oh. Two.
And they get the hit.
Yeah,
and the
nice
roll and a beautiful double. Will they stick around? No, they'll roll out.
And I don't think you particularly care here, although you probably want to stick around just so you can make it difficult for Craik to blank the end and carry the hammer across. And I'll just use this time to quickly shout out our sponsors yet again. Stu Sells Realty Team, Stuart Sankey, our title sponsor here. Close Concepts Electrical, Carl Close. Tommy Gunn's Original Barbershop, Patrick Morris. Keith Joel Mortgage Brokers, Keith Joel, who have allowed us to have this event that runs Thursday right into Monday. So whether you're having your Thanksgiving dinner Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, there's curling for everyone. And there's going to be some great games tomorrow.
Yeah, come on down to the club. High Park Club.
Great bar staff.
Shout out to the bar staff of High Park Club, keeping us hydrated at the moment.
Making sure we can give you this excellent commentary as we watch this Craik rock come down to get into the house.
Over curling, then. You just got to stop.
Just got to stop. I think I've said that so many times in my curling career. Here it looks like it's going to stop for them.
Oh, right on the button.
Right on Stu's nose. Great placement here. A little bit exposed on that left side.
Yep.
And I think if Retornaz comes here, knocks it back just a little bit and out counts them, it's going to make it tough on Craik to get to. A little check there on angles. Probably just checking to see if they hit it, what the jam looks like, just so they can avoid it.
I think we'll see a gentle finesse hit from Retornaz here.
Minimum mice or? Okay.
And here's the final stone from Skip Joel Retornaz from Team Italy. Team sweeping for the curl.
Gonna hit a little thin here.
No, they'll get the hit. And will
Do
they
they keep
stick
the blue?
around?
And the pressure's up here.
Yes, they will.
Looking to force the single here.
Nice shot.
Unfortunately for Craik, there's not a good way to get out those yellow or those blues and carry the hammer into the fifth.
Here's the draw from Skip James Craik.
Felt heavy. And you go clean that, actually.
Shout out James's dad, who's tuning in right now from Scotland.
Running!
And the team looks pretty happy. He's going to get the draw for one, and we're going to be all tied up 2-2 after the fourth end here.
Great draw. Essential to have that weight. And after that great shot, we're going to be going to commercial break.
Okay.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club. And I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stu Sell series. But you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
And we're back here in the fifth end, watching some world-class curling Sunday evening. What a better way to spend it.
No, you can't think of a better way to spend it.
I mean, I think if I was in a turkey coma, eating copious quantities of pumpkin pie, celebrating Thanksgiving is your thing, parking up on the couch, checking the stream of some world-class curling. And we have 5 sheets of it wall to wall. A draw in here from Retornaz on their first rock.
Coming behind the center guard.
Bit more exposed than I think they want. Bit of a deviation from the corner guards we have seen before. It looks like Craik's ignoring that and just going in for the draw.
Top 4.
Mine's fine.
And here's Blair Haswell with his second. The lead for Team Scotland, James Craik.
Carve. Just need to curl it.
Looking to curl that rock over behind cover.
Hard. Come on, Mark. You got it. Let's go. Yep.
Some good encouragement here.
Yeah, well done.
Excellent sweeping from
Great, right on the pin.
From Vice Mark Watt right there.
Love to see shots like that. If I had $1 for every button shot I made, I wouldn't be a rich man.
No, me either, Kev.
Little heavy here.
Yep.
Floating by. One of the few missed shots we've seen this game.
Yep.
There hasn't been very many. Little frustration there on the microphone. Little broom slap. Another draw in here. Take away that draw path a little bit. And just be a pain in Retornaz's butt.
Mine's good. We're top 4 just now. Top 8. Clean. Yep.
And here's second Angus Bryce.
Clean. Yep.
When they're yelling out top 8, they're letting the skip know where they think this rock is going to end up. Look at this sweeping here. It's coming in hard. We might see a little contact on the blue. Rearranging things. Just biting 8.
Beautiful team shot.
Great shot.
Great sweep.
And again, we have the no-tick rule, which is why we haven't seen a slash yet. And that's in effect for the first 5 rocks of the game. Some broom talk happening here, making sure you communicate that across the ice. Looking like some slashes are trying to happen. All right, we're going to see some granite fly here, Kelly.
Yes, we are.
Tremendous power, tremendous speed.
Sebastian Ormond with the run back.
Oh, that was nice.
No, it's okay. It's going out anyway.
Hoping for that blue to come back and catch that yellow. Angle maybe just wasn't quite there, but that was moving 2 rocks to get to 1, and that's always complicated. I still think that's a win for Retornaz.
Needs to be tight.
Guard going back, looking to keep it tight. There's not a whole bunch of play for Retornaz to come around here.
Yep. 2 thoughts. Okay, make sure you're tight. Line's good. Whoa, brim. Halfway long. Okay, curl then. Curl! Hard curl. Gotta go.
Gotta bring it back in. Gotta make sure you get the coverage here. At this level, you don't want to leave anything too exposed.
Make sure we're switching over.
10-5.
Are we going to see an attempt at a double here?
Team Retornaz looking to hit this guard.
Big release. Same big power we saw in that last delivery. Sending it
Here's
right
the
back.
hit. Oh, and it'll jam on the
Little jam.
yellow at the
Always a risk, but now yellow is under a bit of cover on the 12-foot, and we're going to see that guard go back into place. And I got to think Craik wants it to come over right onto center.
Just a hair deeper than the goal. Clean.
And here's the first from Vice Mark Watt.
Whoa.
Looks to have a little bit of spice on this.
Whoa, Carl, still. Whoa, straight. Yep. Whoa.
Colin straight, hoping to get a bit of a rub, but I think it's going to be over a bit too much. Oh, no, ended up in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, pretty happy with that.
But that yellow on the left is fully exposed now. Let's see what Retornaz does with this.
Alternare, giocare una doppia su queste, rollare fuori.
Tranquilla, io lo che sta. Sembra che viene a cornerina per farli provare dopo.
Sta doppia qua, con metà.
Era il corner. Ti piace a te, Joy? Ti piace a te?
A little bit of conversation going about what they're going to do. Okay. I like the little contemplation dance we saw there, just a little wiggle. Try to get the ideas flowing. But I think we're looking for a double here.
I think you're right, Kevin.
This is going to be a great shot to see.
Should be a
Buckle up because granite's going to fly.
Yep, up weight hit. Looking for here. Amos Mosener with his first.
Beautiful shot.
Gorgeous double. Clearing out the rings for Team Italy.
This is an important part. You know, we're going to see this on the replay, but sometimes at this point in the game, you have to think as a skip, are we going to continue with the plan, or are we going to change it up and try to get somewhere different in this end?
See on the replay a gorgeous double by Team Italy. And here's the second from Vice Mark Watt.
Clean. Whoa. Line's good. Clean. Whoa.
Team looking to come behind cover here.
Whoa. Off.
Drawing close to the pin.
14-8.
Okay. Great shot here. A little bit exposed.
14-8.
Team Retornaz looking for the hit and the roll.
Clean. Set. Go. Fight.
And they'll get the hit.
Got it.
Great sweeping here to get that blue out of the house. Getting close. A little spin back there. They're going to have a bit of a biter in the back.
Team Italy's going to be happy with that shot.
I mean, if we do this, he's just here.
Non senti niente, per la verità. Okay. Però
15, well, you know, you were 14-8.
In case you at home were wondering, we have 11 teams or 11 countries represented here in the field.
Yeah.
And Kevin, producer Ben's pointing us to the chat, the live chat, of course, going on YouTube. Feel free to drop some comments if you're listening right now. But lots of shouting out to Lead and Skip, who is the father of James Craik, tuning in from Scotland right now.
Looks like the cameras have given us a bit of a sepia tone. Gotta wonder if this is just to give you a different vibe today. It does. You might think that this is a sunrise casting some nice golden rays down here, maybe a sunset, but it is thoroughly dark here in Toronto.
Clean that, Gus. Soft release.
There we go.
Clean, Gus.
Back to reality.
Right there. Line. Whoa. 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 Whoa, there. Whoa.
Coming down. Is it going to be by the guard? It's coming in. And we're waiting for it to stop. Team Italy sweeping here. Some of the most important 6 feet of sweeping. Craik wanted that a little bit higher up.
Yeah. Slides past the tee line.
Yeah, when you have a rock that far back, you give your opponents the opportunity to draw down to it and freeze. Although we're probably going to see Retornaz take that out. Probably want a bit of a roll here. Split up the rings because they're looking to use that hammer as efficiently as possible, which means scoring at least 2.
And they've got that one biter in the back 12 foot on the right there. So they're looking to make a play on shot rock right now. And here's the first from Retornaz.
Yep. Whoa. Sit. Whoa. 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 Yep. Yep. Hide. 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 Hide.
And he just gets by. He gets the hit.
And a little roll here.
Sticks around. Does he set up a double here, Kevin?
It does look like it, but I think Craik is going to want to hit this and maybe roll over.
Sit on top.
But they might be looking for the double. But I think they're looking to roll into the 12 foot and kind of sit on top of that blue. Got to put a little pressure on Retornaz here. And you can't make it easy for them to blank either.
And here's Skip James Craik with his second of 2. Last shot at the end for him.
Yes. Hide. Hide.
It's really moving here.
Team calling for the sweep, trying to keep it as straight as possible, and he'll hit and stick.
Hoping for a roll there. Make the hit more difficult. This is the last rock of the end. And Retornaz just looking for a simple nose hit here. Take their 2. And that would give them a 2-point lead heading into the 6 if they make this. And if you heard some yelling there, that was Team Abe from Japan sweeping a draw just on the sheet beside them. Here comes Joel Retornaz. Nice simple hit.
Clean. Clean.
Looks like it came out a bit wide.
Clean.
Came back in nicely.
He's got his hit for 2.
Textbook got his 2 points. We're heading into the 6th. Retornaz 4, Craik 2, and we'll cut to break.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
When it comes to the game we love, having the right gear makes all the difference.
Gold Line's new curling shoes and brooms are a game changer. The shoes, unbelievably comfortable. And the brooms, lightweight and effective, giving you control on every sweep.
When I step onto the ice, I'm not just prepared, I look sharp.
Have you seen these shoes? They are a game changer.
And the brooms, light as a feather.
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line. It's a Gold Line.
And is the choice of champions.
And we're back in the 6th end. First stone ending up top 4. And Craik ignoring that. They're looking to make their deuce here. Oh. Sorry, I'll correct myself.
Line's good. Over curling, if anything.
Corner guard from
Good.
Team
16-2.
Craik.
They're going to be looking to put some in the corners, stack some rocks in the house to get some points. As they say, if you don't have rocks in the house, you can't score points.
Making sure they got some nice guards up as well. A few things to hide behind here.
Linea buona. Linea è buona, può aspettare, linea. Per Rama. Vai, lo stesso, Gio. Lo stesso. Vai, Rama.
Nice draw. They're
Vai.
probably right about where they want it.
Seconda, non so se lei lo che la gira un po' più su.
Putting the pressure on.
Questa 15-9. Quant'è questa?
Looking at what to do here. And just going to tuck it.
Queen.
And we have a draw here behind cover from Team Scotland.
Looking to wrap it around the yellow. Not too far. Got to bring it in.
Great pair.
Oh, nice shot. Right behind cover.
Nice 1-2 from Blair Haswell on the Craik team here. I think Retornaz is looking to put up a guard here potentially. Maybe put another one in the house.
Tienila dritta e tennis dritta secondo me. Poi storte anche un figlio secondo me. Tenta a girare. Guarda che non dà tempo da girare. Sì. Smezzo va bene. 2008 la corre.
And here's the first from Team Italy's second, Sebastiano Armand.
Linea buona. Aspetta, linea, aspetta.
Looking to play up the middle here.
Looking to bring that over.
Okay.
Great guard here
Well placed.
from Sebastiano Armand.
13. Over, Barry. It's over, Barry.
Looks like Craig's looking at the run back.
Don't hit a freeze, yeah.
No, okay. No,
Talking about the corner freeze here. Get something close into the house that you can see so you can hit it later. And if you freeze it, you keep your frozen rock, ideally.
Got something back. 13. Yep. 13-2. Yep. Gonna go. Yes. Hard. Hard.
That rock's moving.
Yeah, maybe a little lighter than they wanted. They were on it pretty early. Looking to
roll that rock over. Doubling their guard effort. Not too bad. You do want a little bit of stuff in the front if you're trying to score points. Make it hard for your opponents to remove your rocks. Retornaz looking to peel those off. Maybe do a run back slash.
Sei primi secondi. Sì. Che resta comunque un sacco di corner. Poi in prima, tiro in prima.
Sì, è massa. Spaccata, sì. State in piccola finca.
La linea è simile.
Pulenta forse.
Linea buona.
2 più. 3.
Linea buona.
2 più.
Might take this opportunity, Kevin, to do a little round the horn and give a bit of an update on what's going on the other sheets of ice here at the High Park Curling Club.
Absolutely, Kelly. Take us around the ring.
All right, on sheet 1, we have Jonathan Boyd versus Owen Purcell. And the score of that is 1-1 after 4. We've got Jonathan with the hammer in 5. We're calling the game on sheet 2, and then on sheet 3 we have Felix Asselin from Montreal, Quebec versus Shinya Abe out of Sapporo, Japan. This game's 5-1 in the 4th with Abe from Japan currently leading and has the hammer in 4. Then we have our women's games on sheet 4 and 5. On sheet 4 we have Laurie St. George. And we have Krista McCarville out of Thunder Bay, Ontario, on playing her. Score is 5-3. Currently, Krista McCarville leading, and we've got Laurie St. George with the hammer in the 5th. And then we have Hayley Armstrong, curling out of the High Park Curling Club, our home club here in Toronto, versus Krista Burns on sheet 5. Current score is 3-2 for Hayley Armstrong, with Krista Burns having the hammer in 5.
And it looks like Italy's going to put back the guard that was just removed by Team Craik. It was real close to almost removing one of the blues in the house. Looks like it's going to shape up pretty good.
Excellent sweeping effort by Team Italy here. Giovanella really putting his back into it.
First thought was hot.
That's like zone 1, just for reference.
Okay.
I think just throw 11.
Vabbè, finché facessi non era sul mondo.
And we're going to come down here hoping to get a piece.
Clean. Clean.
Start looking for curl, starting to move.
Straight. Curl.
Not catching quite enough. We'll see if this yellow sticks around, but it seems to have a will of its own and some legs.
Okay.
And not enough of a spin
out.
back. From up here in the skybox, we do see a bit of a gap there between the rings and the rock. And you can probably see that on the cam looking towards the house as opposed to above.
O guardi anche all'enda il colpo. Ora. 3. Non spiace il gadget.
No, è che anche la guardia non la vende così. Cioè, la guardia non giocarla di così, se proprio.
Se lo paga, cosa ti guardi?
È difficile anche a giocare la guardia lì. Devo giocare out. Se no... Qua,
Cailey, what's your call here?
I think Team Retornaz is calling for, they're considering either a tight guard or something top 8, sort of straight down the center line. They're looking to protect the rock they have in the top 4, guard it for their life, if you will. So I think that's a pretty good call.
Ok. Fila alta.
Well, they're also considering a slash here on the Craik rock, currently sitting top 12. I don't want to leave anything hanging around the outskirts either that Craig can use later in the end to sit too. So they're going to take the opportunity to get rid of that while they can. And here's the rock from Amos Mosener, the vice from Team Italy. And he gets the run and
misses the run back, pops that yellow over a little bit, closes the path on that blue that's in the 4-foot.
Sì, per quello. Se il passo ante il bus come non la ciappa neanche.
Non sarà da me, questo è imbarazzo.
La girata questa. La gira un po' questa.
Une chacun.
Yeah.
Okay. Non è così cagna, eh?
No, chiaro.
We almost want to do this. Il pongo, vero?
Secondo me se il ciappa il forte non ciappa il sasso.
Looks like we're looking to throw the run back hit here.
Yep.
That would be great for Team Craik. Not only getting rid of that blue, but rolling behind 2 good rocks for cover here.
Tough shot.
High difficulty, but very rewarding here. Coming down nicely, gets a piece, splits the house the other way, and that blue is going out. Oh, we saw a broom top get blown there, but didn't affect anything. And that's just going to slip right back on. Let's watch this replay.
Beautiful shot.
Ciapparla interna, secondo ti arriva qua.
They get the run back.
Nice, good job.
Remove the blue and roll behind.
Ma tipo pian pianello da sticcare e non restare lì?
Beautiful.
Sì.
We're in here, we're talking angles. Can't translate for the folks at home here, but lots of broom talking going on.
Sì, secondo me bisogna ciapparla anche l'interna.
Due terzi, non credo né mai sure da questa. La vedo ben dura. 2 terzi secondo me, no?
I think they're looking for the run back here.
There's an inch.
There's James giving us some intel there that we couldn't quite see from our angle, that there's about an inch of a gap there. And depending how you hit this, I don't know if it's coming back on that yellow. You do free it up. You do change the angles a little bit. Let's see what happens here.
Here's the first from Retornaz. And he gets the hit. Onto the yellow.
Spun back, comes back nicely.
Yeah.
Got to be happy with that. Great first skip stroke here for Retornaz in the 6th end. And we're going to see a replay here.
Beautiful hit.
Look at the way that blue rock moves.
Then he's under a double.
A few options here. Mostly how you want to hit this and where you want to roll.
Team Scotland looking to make a play on shot rock, roll behind cover, and split the house, thereby sitting 2.
Sure he doesn't go under. You sure he doesn't go under? Yeah, we're struggling for 2. Yeah.
The pressure on here, Team Craik.
11.
Big shot.
Whoa.
Here's the first from the skipper.
Carl.
Looking to steer this rock. Gotta hit it so that you roll one way or the other. You don't want to leave this rock exposed. Really coming in here. It looks like it's going to be full open.
Yeah.
11-3. Questa era 11-40. 3, 12, 12
Still sitting 2, but leaving Retornaz the opportunity to hit and
I don't know. My throws.
roll where he'd like.
Stones aren't doing what I feel like I'm doing. It's making no sense to me. I thought he jabbed that out there.
Never thought we needed to throw it.
Final skip stones in the 6th end. Here's Retornaz looking for the hit and the roll.
Coming in softly. Curling real nice here. If they bury that, it's going to be a real pain to get out. And I think that's still a little bit exposed on the corner. Craik should be able to come down on this, knock it back, get a skip deuce, and we'll head into the 7th end. Tied, Retornaz with hammer.
What was my last throw? Okay.
Final stone in the 6th end from skipper James Craik, curling out of Scotland.
Clean. Carl.
He's looking for the hit.
Carl.
On the blue, just touching the button, and he wants to stick around for 2.
Gotta curl it.
And he's going to get the hit.
And he gets his 2.
Great shot from James Craik.
We're heading into the 7th, and you're heading to a commercial break.
Okay. Good.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
Hi, I'm Carl Kloss and I'm the owner of Kloss Concepts. We're an electrical contractor operating in the GTA and Muskoka areas. Kloss Concepts is the proud title sponsor of the Toronto Tankard Series. We would like to wish everybody good luck and happy curling.
What does a super dry taste like? Let me show you. It's tradition reimagined. Refreshing. yet new. I'm one of a kind.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Sì, non è vero.
Coming back to you, the Toronto Stu Cells Tankard in the 7th end. Tied Retornaz with
Over
Hammer.
curling. No, never mind. Running. You're almost in. You're in. Okay.
Nice little draw, tight to the house.
Yeah.
Linea buona. Linea buona. Linea sempre buona.
Giusto, podes? Giusto.
Puoi finire anche, volendo.
Coming around here, putting it to the rings. Let's see if we can get some forefoot out of this. Half 8.
Quanto era? Yeah. Dritto così. Questa quasi.
Craik going to follow. Team Craik going to follow Team Retornaz down here. Maybe and try to tuck it behind the blue. It looks like a lot of focus here.
Well then.
And the delivery from lead Blair Haswell from Team Craik.
Where? Just short halfway.
That was really coming in here.
Dice mettere in linea.
Vecchio Jack. Vecchio Jack.
Difficile portare in. Potrei giocare per 90 per 2.
Joe Vanella from Team Retornaz. Drawn to the wings here. Trying to get something maybe in the 12 foot that he can use later on in the end. Get something buried behind. Oh, just kidding. There's no guards there.
Yeah, those guards belong to sheet 3. That's the beauty of overlapping sheets. Sometimes can be a bit of an optical illusion. But that's what happens when your club is 113 years old and starts as a skating rink. We also had lawn bowling at one point, but now our grass is tennis only.
The occasional pickleball.
No, pickleball's all indoors. Once this beautiful ice melted out, we lay down some pickleball courts and play, bringing this rock over nicely, tucking it back button, or back four, I should say. And I think we're going to see Retornaz come down on this, or follow this, or come down on this with a draw. Great sweep in here. Good roll. Great shot. And here comes the replay. Or here comes the best part of the replay when you see those stones make contact.
Yeah, that's what you need. Retornaz calling for the hit and the roll open here.
You want to make sure not to leave too much hanging at the back of the house where your opponents can kind of lock one on there. A little bit of an upweight shot because you want to, if you're Retornaz, you want to make sure that you keep this stone. Looks like it might hit it a little thin. Is it enough? Not quite to knock it out of the house, but it does knock it more into the open. And I think we're going to see Craik. Yeah. Come down, put it on the button, tuck it in between those two. A little bit of backing here that you don't want to use. The tricky part, I think, will be is Craik just looking to steal one here. If they tuck one in, it's going to be a real pain to Retornaz.
And here's second Amos Bryce on the draw.
Hard then.
Lo San Cairo, vuol dire.
Big team shot here.
Blair
Haswell and Mark Watt working hard for their second, and they bring it in.
Good encouragement there all around. Great sweep.
Rama, questa del primo era buona. Che figati de pushy. Questo. Spingi uguale, sì, perché da qui sta girando.
Retornaz looking to make a play on that yellow stone currently sitting on the button.
Non è male. Caramogna.
And they'll hit and roll out.
Tankard is corner freezing. I don't mind touching it here just now.
James Craik calling for a corner freeze here, or maybe even a little
think so.
Tap back, switching up the angles a little bit.
Clean, full weight. Hard then. Line's good. Rib.
Here's the shot from Team Scotland.
Curl hard.
Looking to curl this rock over.
Hard. Curl, curl, curl. No bounce. Hard, hard, Gus.
Coming in. Looking to make sure they set themselves up for at least a steal of one here.
That's right.
Just touching that blue Italian rock in the top 8.
Great shot.
Però cazzo sta partita blu la vedo squadrata.
We have a good pace going with this game. When there's a lot of hits, that tends to happen. It speeds it up.
Team Italy is going to come down and talk about what shot they want to throw here.
And while they do that, it might be a good time to throw to update our listeners at home around the rings.
Yeah, you got it, Kev. So on sheet 1, we have Jonathan Buke versus Owen Purcell. That game's all tied up, 1-1 in the 6th. Jonathan Buke with the hammer. We're having a look right now at sheet number 2, so we won't talk about that any further. And then on sheet 3, we have Felix Asselin curling out of Montreal, Quebec versus Shinya Abe curling out of Sapporo, Japan. Right now, Abe is up 5-3 with the hammer in the 5th. And on sheets 4 and 5, we have Team Laurie St. George, curling out of Montreal, Quebec. And Team Krista McCarville, curling out of Thunder Bay, Ontario. Score is currently 5-3 in favor of Team McCarville. Laurie St. George has the hammer in 6th. And on sheet 5, we've got Haley Armstrong curling out of the High Park Curling Club in Toronto, Ontario versus Krista Burns. And we've just seen Haley Armstrong take a decisive lead, up 6-2 in the 6th. Team Krista Burns currently has hammer.
Yep.
And here's the throw from Team Italy.
Okay.
Nice shot. Takes it out of the 4, but that yellow kind of rolled in a way that makes the scoring area a little bit smaller. And I think we might see a little tap here. Maybe a guard. Looks like we might have a little house party here with the with some of Team Scotland coming down to have a discussion.
Yeah, it's important since these are 8-end games, you know, making sure the teams are setting up the final end the way they want, scoring when they need to in the 7th and 8th end is certainly worth talking about, Kevin.
As well.
And there is no timer for these games. So teams can have a conversation, can make discussions without risking running out of time on the shot clock.
That's the only thing.
And they do each have one timeout where they can call an alternate or a coach for a second opinion, reassurance, or I have yet to see so far this tournament, a good solid high five to improve morale.
I hope we get to see that, though.
Some good team camaraderie.
Yeah, that's what we're all here for, is it not?
Just what are we actually trying to achieve? Because if we're trying to just force, we could just peel the guard and we've probably got a pretty good chance. Okay.
Talking about the force here.
This is the call. Intern.
Yeah.
They've elected not to peel the guard.
The other option's this, sorry.
Kind of like a little tap here, but I think the guard makes it hard. But you're really at that point, just with the way these rocks are set up, looking to force Retornaz 2-1, and then you come back with hammer. And I know I asked this last time, Kelly, but remind me. Up one with him, up one without.
Up one.
Up one with.
Wait, up one without.
Yeah, up one without.
We're down one with?
Yeah. What do you prefer?
I like going up one without. I like guarding for my life and forcing the other skip into a tough shot. How about you, Kev?
I agree. I like being up one, racing to that center, getting it protected, and making it really hard for your opponents to get another one or a point into tie or 2 points for the win.
Here's Team Scotland.
A little.
Nothing at all. No. Yeah, good shot, buddy.
Curled quite a bit there.
Yeah, I think they're pretty happy with that shot. That's about where they called it.
5 rocks left in this end. Vice Amos Mosener here will be throwing this rock for the Retornaz team. At some point, you got to wonder if they're talking about mitigation here. And another, this time it's an Italian house party.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right?
Messy house alert.
And I'll just throw out a thank you to our sponsors. Maybe one last time. Stu Sells Realty Team, Stuart Sankey, Close Concepts Electrical, Carl Close, Tommy Gunn's Original Barbershop, Patrick Morris, and Keith Joel Mortgage Brokers, Keith Joel.
And shout out to all our listeners out there.
All over the world where they're listening in from.
Tim Jones commenting that he's missing the sepia already.
Finché il gioca a roll va bene. La doppia e roll all'inizio secondo me non è male. A 2 terzi
Sì. Sì, al cammino. Avendo strade dopo. Sì, è come se, secondo me. Sì, sì. Sì, sì.
All right, looks like we have a decision here. Brooms down. Throwers in the hack. Sweepers at the ready. Team, if you're on your edge of your seats, so was I.
Becoming smoke.
We might see some Granite's flies, so strap in.
Here we go. Amos Mosener, the third from Italy.
Yep.
On the take.
Nice and easy. Coming in. Is it going to hit that guard? Nope.
No, they get it by.
Doesn't quite smack the back one, but it does put Retornaz in to have something else in the house against what looked like a heavily yellow house.
Yeah, a little less. It's really straight here.
Punta, noi considerando i miei giochi. Ce n'è sono spazio lì, anche da fare una doppia, non è
Roll
male.
it back a stone. Yeah.
Looking to come down, hit this blue, probably roll a little to center here.
Yeah.
Ah, sono faroldi?
Sì, esatto.
Ah, beh.
Right, one.
You want to make sure that you make the scoring area here or the path as small as possible for Retornaz if you're Team Craik here.
Team Craik just making sure they're all on the same page, talking about this is a little bit of a straight spot. So make sure they're all ready to go.
Little soft, coming in. Got to get a piece. Got to get a piece here.
Big sweep here.
Little bit of an overroll here. Craik not happy with that.
But they're going to stick around.
You gotta let it get quiet. That was a good throw, right? That thing's going mental.
Questa la che è perché qua le gira bene. Poi non è facile perché ne vede metà grossa.
Okay, sorry.
Sì.
Team Retornaz talking about what they want to do here. Looking to do their best to sit two after the seventh end.
Retornaz heading down to the hack with a hat that says trucks.
You gotta love it, Kev. Because who doesn't love trucks? And what's the call here, Kev? Are they looking to hang one on that back, that yellow at the
I think they're
back
just looking
eight?
to draw in here. I think you probably want to keep it a little high in the house. Maybe get it under so that if Team Craik decides to try and bump that yellow, there's a little bit of interference and they can't just hit that right to four. I would like to think if they're coming down to be on that back yellow, they'd be coming down the other side of the sheet here. Stopwatch is out. Broom's getting ready.
Here's
After
Retornaz.
throwing a lot of hits today, let's see if we have draw weight here. Similar path to what Craik threw. Not quite moving as much. It's coming in nicely though.
For the curl in behind cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly as you said, Kevin.
Maybe a little bit further back than they wanted. If Team Craik can park one here or a little bit higher up on the button, gives them some good backing, but it also makes it really difficult for Retornaz to get there too and utilize that hammer effectively.
15-5, I think Mark got. Back T.
Non era facilissimo per lei.
Back four.
Team, of course, talking about the time, the splits between the hog line to hog line split to make sure they're all on the same page and dialed in terms of understanding the speed of the ice.
Ma io penso che fa Freeze. Freeze è giusto. Sì, quello da Ponte basta. Ah. Senza frisare.
Second skip stone for Team Scotland here.
White's good. Clean. Rib. Curl.
In the seventh
Gotta
end.
curl this.
Carve. Curl.
It's coming in nicely here.
Keep going. Yep.
Gotta get it in. Gotta get it close to that blue. Little bump. Not too bad. To hit that and get that yellow out there and get your 2, you gotta get around almost right on top of it here. And depending on what weight they throw, that might be a little bit difficult here, Cailey.
Yeah. See if Retornaz looks to play the hit here. It looks like he does. He's going to be trying to get to the nose of that yellow that's sitting at the back button there. Maybe even slightly across the nose to stick around.
Unless he wants to keep hammer and beat down 1 here.
That's a fair point.
But I think he's going to try get in on top of that yellow in the house or in the 4-foot. Pop it back a little bit and try to squeeze 2 out of the juice of this lemon that's N7.
Yep. Do.
Coming in hard here.
Calling for the curl. Comes
Coming
across.
in.
It's moving fast. Will they get
Yes,
across the
inside.
nose?
Oof.
Not quite, and they'll sit 1.
1 blue, 5-4 going into the 8th for Team Retornaz.
Make a deuce.
Stay watching.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. And all you fans and all you curling teams who are staying in the area, come up to Petty Fine Foods. Lots of great prepared food. You just throw in the oven, cook, eat, and go. And if you show your map card to Stefo, you're gonna get
a free espresso and a complimentary cannoli on the house.
free. Free. So come on up.
4-letter magic word.
I've stood at the pinnacle of curling and battled in the most intense games.
Out on the ice, there's no room for compromise.
And when the pressure's on, every millimeter counts.
It's not just a game.
It's about maximizing performance,
Pushing limits.
Seizing victory.
When victory hangs in the balance,
I know what I'm relying on.
it's a gold line.
It's a gold line.
It's a gold line.
And it's the choice of champions.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with 2 of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts are with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
And we're back in the 8th end here. A blue in the house, and Craik's ignoring that, opting to put up a corner guard. Of course, having to score 2 here for the win. As a reminder to everyone at home, if there is a tie, it goes into a full extra end.
We got ourselves a pretty good game here, eh, Kev?
Yeah, that last end was tight. getting that yellow over the line, but
Double.
at this point of the game, every rock counts.
La linea buona. Tocca per 3. Linea buona. Linea buona.
And here's the second from Mattia Giovanella, the lead for Team Retornaz.
Giù, Rama. Giù. Giù bene. Giù. Giù. Ok. Oh. Bel tiro.
Just coming in nicely on the line there. And Team Craik looking to come in and slip a yellow between those two. Get something in the house. Have something on top that you could potentially run back in the future if you need to.
No,
Stop it! Line's good. Clean. Red. Clean. Close, Carl. Carl. Carve. Stop it. Clean. Straight. Yep. Whoa. No. Carve. Hard.
Looks like it came in nicely there. A little bit of talk. Beautiful place to be. Any good solid contact with that yellow, you're going to pop that blue at the back.
Team Craik looking to set up a deuce here in the 8th.
Freeze mi piace. Freeze. Sono dentro io. 4-5. E non è piena 5.
Chi cosa ha messo?
Normale. Linea buona.
Should we give an update?
4-5, buona. Linea buona.
I guess we may as well. Yeah, now that I've said it. All right, we'll give a bit of an update in terms of what's going on the other sheets here. Sheet number 1, Jonathan Buke versus Owen Purcell. We've got Team Buke leading 3-1 in the 7th. Team Purcell with the hammer. On sheet 3, we've got Team Asselin versus Team Abe. We've got Team Abe leading that game 7-3. Team Asselin with the hammer in 6. And on sheet number 4, we've got Team St. George versus Team McCarville. Currently being led by Team McCarville 6-3. Team St. George has the hammer in 7. And then on sheet number 5, looks like we've got a score update that's just happened here. Looks like the score is 6-5 in favor of Team Haley Armstrong curling out of the High Park Curling Club. Team Krista Burns has the hammer in 7.
No, fate un buon punto, dopo fate il vecchio 6.
Actually, just kidding. Team Armstrong would have the hammer in 7.
Little talk here. Team Craik calling down to discuss the shot a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Go like this, then. To try and make a double corner.
Talking about getting rid of that center guard and
Just like 10 seconds at it.
Looking to peel. And as a reminder, since this is going to be the 6th rock, you can remove those rocks or pass the 5 guard rule. And the no-tick zone no longer applies in the 8th end here that the Stu sells Toronto Tankard.
Team Craik looking to post double corner guards here if they manage to remove that center line guard, Kev.
Yeah.
Lots to hide behind and make sure they are in a good position to score 2 here in the 8th.
Well, I also think with the way that the house is set up now, that high middle guard isn't exactly helping Team Craik either.
Wait's close. Wait's close. Go.
Straight. Yep. 10 foot.
Coming in. Potentially looking to try slam this back. Good shot. That yellow rolled nicely behind cover. And we're going to see Retornaz peel some stuff out of the front here, make some room, and we're going to see this on the replay.
Yeah, nice shot here from Team Craik.
Boom, boom, boom. And those two blues are sitting in a nice position to be doubled by Craik. Let's watch this blue coming down now. How does it come off the hit? Roll over. And that yellow has to sit.
We'll get the
Not
double.
quite. Good run back.
Beautiful shot.
Might see a replay here. We might not.
Oh, we do.
Always my favorite part. A shot so nice you get to see it twice.
I had that over here.
Great shot.
Per fortuna che non ha girato più perché non stava dentro.
See some granite fly here as well.
You want to stick the shooter here.
Real hard, Watts. Real hard. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Go. Yep. Yeah, good shot, Gus.
Getting that yellow behind cover, taking out one of the blues.
11-5.
We might see Retornaz run that blue back, making the decision wiggle.
Guardia. Questo se no anca volendo. Gianna guardia. Sì.
Team Retornaz it coming in.
Here's Amos Mosner, the vice from Team Retornaz.
Looking to bring it in, possibly park it on the blue in the back there. No, I could be wrong. Looks like they're bringing it in and making it more difficult for Team Craik to get to here. The path to that blue is still open. It still could be used, but it is a lot narrower and requires a lot more precision.
Da quanto dico che le gira un po' di più vecchio, le finisce su. Questa vera. Ho vista molto pulente.
Looks like that's what they're looking for. That blue guard that was just thrown is quite far over.
It's close.
Visto il terrore dei toxico anche era Rander derrama.
Cailey, do you ever try the double run back here? Knock that center blue into the yellow, back onto the blue, maybe freeze it. What are your thoughts?
Oh, yeah. I try it all the time, Kevin.
Oh, we have another house party.
Yep, we're going to talk about it. I think that might be what they're looking at.
Capisco che Tomastil era bene il tiro migliore, però Gaetani forse poteva un shout.
Even what if we just go here? Just half.
Sometimes it's also what you feel confident throwing, not necessarily what's the highest percentage shot.
Yep.
Because confidence plays a big part into whether or not you make that shot. Good little talk there, heading down to the ice. And I think we're going to see a draw come down here onto that back blue.
I think you're right, Kevin.
Jake, there's more curl around here. Yeah.
Little discussion about coming down the other side. I'm not a huge fan. That's probably a fresh line that has been sitting there for a little while. They haven't thrown anything down, so they don't know what it is. I think this is the right call here.
Team Craik opting to play the draw they're more comfortable with.
Line's good. Line's good. Whoa! Off. You're wide, like super wide. No, way only. Way only. 14-4. Whoa, you're fine.
Want to get that over. Need to get it in. Get it close to that 4.
Good shot.
They do.
Very, very raisable. A lot of play here in the house.
Yeah.
On sheet 3, they got quite a few rocks in play. Looks like they're evaluating some angles. That's the Aslan Abe game.
E lo adesso il gatto da tirar qua, no? O giocare il ponte qua. Vai su, va là. Tanto.
We got a game of chess here right now, Kevin.
Oh.
Retornaz looking at coming up to look at the shot. Make sure they're all comfortable with what's about to be thrown.
O giocare noi, deixa farla piena.
I think the question you got to be asking here is, do we just keep junking it up and hope that we make it so difficult that we take one? Or are we going to look at stripping some of these yellows out of the house and mitigate our loss or mitigate potential potential points here?
Piena. Colin?
Every stone in play, every end on that sheet.
I think there was a little comment from Craik about what's going on at sheet 3. The house has always been full. Lots of rocks in play.
What's the call here, Kev? Are they going to throw the run back here?
I think so. I think they're looking to get rid of some of those rocks in the house so that those points don't sneak up on them. And hopefully I'm sure they're hoping that it doesn't run back into that back blue, which could cause a little pain later. Oh, real close. Bit of a port here now. But that also means that yellow is a little bit more open and exposed, both from the port as well as a tap here on the side blue. There is an interesting, if you come down, you could potentially run that blue back, tap that yellow onto the back blue, but then what do you do to secure your second point here? Suggestion to come in behind the blue on the other side of the house where there's no rocks currently sitting. Interesting, come down a little heavy, hit through the port, hit that blue, split them out, and that takes away a little chip and split on the yellow. Tricky shots here, tough decision. This is a time where I like to mention that these are the kind of shots I like to see on TV because they're not the type of shots I like to call on the ice, and they're definitely not the type of shots I want to call. If I'm skipping and I'm not throwing a guard, I don't know.
Yeah, usually I'm in trouble if I'm skipping and I'm not throwing a guard.
I'm not gonna lie, coming through that hole on the intern is really fucking hard. So we might just have to leave him that.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Skip James Craik not mincing words and talking about what shot he wants to leave. And at this level of curling, a lot of times it's not the shot you want to make. It's what shot do you want to leave the other guy.
That is very true, Cailey. And usually in these later ends, we see the decisions taking a little bit longer to be made just because there is a lot at stake here.
Probably easier.
Cailey, would you come down the side that we haven't come down a bunch this end with that high yellow? What are you doing here? You're setting up the little rocks to try and win the game.
Got to the button going around that one, and this is the straight side. I reckon you can get to the button and sit here.
That's a good question, Kev. I
Like,
guess
even
first
if
of
you're
all,
here-
I'm hoping I don't have to make this shot. I sort of like the call that they were talking about before, which was hitting the blue in the top 12 and trying to roll under cover, but looks like they might have decided against that shot. It looks like they're calling the draw exactly as you said on the side of the sheet that they don't know very well and looking to come around. Leave that blue stone on the back button for their skipper to deal with at a later date.
I think we're going to see the brooms down here cleaning a bit. That guard is pretty high, so if they can get narrowly by it, it'll curl in nicely, but you want to make sure you don't leave it too overexposed. Well, a little bit of on-off here. Hot and you're cold.
Marquardt.
Want to curl it in. Ideally, they park it. Want to get some 4. Nice shot. A little exposed. And that's probably a little deep, leaving a double here for Team Retornaz.
One place we couldn't leave it.
Always difficult when you're coming down on a shot. Do you make the decision to try and bring it back as far as you can, potentially risking leaving the rock in not a great spot? Or do you sort of let it go and hope that it ends a little bit higher where you keep it around? Either way, through this port is a little bit difficult. The way the ice is pebbled, or the way the ice is structured and pebbled, there's usually a little bit of a hill in the middle, which means when you're coming off the center line, it tends to move a little bit more.
Tough shot for Joel Retornaz here. Vice Amos Mosener on the line call here. This is going to be important for him.
Looking at that port head on, it looks big enough that you could probably fit a truck through it.
Well, they love trucks.
It's moving.
Early.
Really moving here. Let's see what happens.
Oh, they get by the guard.
Beautiful.
Beautiful shot. Will
Rough
they
shot.
stick?
No, you don't necessarily want it to stick because then you give your opponent the opportunity to hit it and roll in somewhere behind cover. We're going to see a nice replay here. I think I heard two rocks. I think I heard granite rubbing together on this shot.
Yeah.
Just by.
Joel Retornaz showing us why he's been one of the best in the game over the last couple of years on the tour.
Yeah, we're going under 11. Just there.
That's a real momentum-changing shot in this end. Craik coming down to hit this, get the outside, and flop under that blue a little bit.
Stinage.
And here we go.
James Craik with his first in the 8th end.
Very important shot here.
Clean.
Marquardt on the line call.
Asking to clean. Sweeper staying close.
Clean.
By the guards. Got to get over. Got to keep that rock in play. Can't expose it too much. And that's rolling a little wide. A little broom slap there. Would have liked to have keep that a little bit more on the rock.
Sorry.
Always a tough position to be in.
Sorry, guys.
Galuce? Ah, no. Mi sarei affidato così. 10. Come scusa? 10.
Retornaz looking to get rid of this yellow rock in the back 8-foot. If he's able to do that. At best, what we can see for Team Craik is a tie.
He did just throw a big weight shot, so having a hit after is probably pretty good. Better than the change up to a draw. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean.
hit flop out. Craik coming down that same path the Vice Rock came down, looking to get full 8. This is going to be an important shot in going to the extra end. And in this case, the front 8, the back 8, all counts the same.
Yep, they need. Team Craik needs full 8 to send this one to an extra end here in the 8. And here's the shot. Looking for a draw. Full 8.
Roll it wider, Pop. Make sure you didn't feel heavy.
Coming out a bit wider, a bit fresher.
Roll a different light for mine.
Gotta bring it in. Gotta make sure to touch that 8. I think they have it here.
Sweeper's pushing hard. And they've got it.
Confident in that sweep, and we're heading into the 9th end here. Tie game.
5-5 after 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
17-1. Hey, curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard at stewcurls.com. Look, after the game, we're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game.
Okay, clean. Marks line.
And here we are at the start of the 9th. Craik throwing a draw to tie up the game. Retornaz Craik here at the Toronto Stu Sells Tankard. Our Stu Sells Toronto Tankard.
What a weekend of curling we've had, eh, Kevin?
And it doesn't end tonight. There is more curling on Monday, so please come out. We need fans behind the glass. Some great curling will happen. It is the finals of this great event. World-class curling here in Toronto. And the best part is you don't have to buy a ticket. It is free admission.
So it'd be amazing to be able to come see some world-class curling for free here at High Park.
So for all the people on the YouTube watching at home, you could come in and be a part of this.
Unless you're Mr. Craik in Scotland.
That is true.
Shout out. We've got James Craik's dad following along with us this evening. We've got people from all across the country, from BC, from Montana. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving to everyone watching out there. Thanks for being with us. In the 9th end, we're all tied up. 5-5. Joel Retornaz versus James Craik.
A little tight. I think we're going to see some contact on this guard. Do you sweep it to try and do a bump or just let it do its thing? They're going to be staggered a bit here on the center line, which is important because of the no-tick rule. For those unfamiliar, any rock before the 6th that is on the center line cannot be moved, cannot be removed, except by your own.
It looks like that one ended up off the center line. So
we might see a little tick here.
Yeah, we might see Retornaz play the hit.
Still can't remove it, but you can move it. Has to remain in play. Looking to curl that rock and bring it over. And we're going to see Craik. Oh.
Nice tick.
I thought Craik might try to sweep it out, but I think he realized that the angle wasn't quite enough to get the momentum he needed. But there's now a corner guard on each side. Let's look at this little tick.
Beautiful.
We go long, they probably make the double field. All the way around? Yeah. So,
Team Craik opting to play the draw in here.
And in this situation, it's not about the amount of points you score, just that you have the scoring one. When you're tied, looking for the win, anything you score above 1 is just for vanity at that point, in my opinion. Gotta curl it, get it off the guard, bring it in.
You're pushing hard.
Gotta get it in. Want to get a little contact on that blue.
Lead Blair Haswell on the sweep.
Great sweeping tonight by both teams. Great curling by everyone here on the ice. They make it look so easy from this side of the glass.
hide. Hide. Shooter.
Coming down. Boom, boom. And we're going to see a guard get put up here on the center. Looking for the outturn.
Halfway.
And it's tough. Craik doesn't have the hammer in this end, so of course they want to set themselves up and make Retornaz throw a difficult shot. In this situation, you always want to make sure that whoever gets the point really earns it. Gotta go. Gotta get it over.
Never off this mark.
Getting close. Probably wanted to come over a little bit more.
Yeah, I think they wanted that a little bit deeper, but
that's okay. It does the job. Retornaz is going to hit this anyways. Got to be careful that you don't send it back on the blue, but we've seen some high-level hitting here.
Here's the peel. Nice.
Blues and yellows out the side.
Textbook.
Some thinking happening here. And we're going to put that guard back.
Whoa, room. So much room.
Here's Vice Mark Watt with his first. In extra ends here in the nine.
Carl. It really needs to curl.
Angus Bryce on the sweep, looking to make this thing curl in.
Good.
And he will. Leaving it on the center line.
And the important here is that setting it up that way, even if they hit the yellow, there's a chance it gets driven back into that blue. And out the side again. It worked the first time. Let's do it again.
And here's Vice Amos Mosener with his first. Throwing the peel.
Oh, some play on those blues.
Yeah.
Changing the geometry just a little bit of the front of the house. And are we going to see another guard here? Or are we going to make a play to take that blue out of contention?
Va bene. Potete anche considerarsi il fa guardia sempre sulla gialla.
Here's Vice Mark Watt with his second.
Fa sempre guardia sulla gialla, potete anche solo.
Looking to post another guard up here right on the center line.
Carl, hard. Carl. Hard, Carl. Carl. Carl.
Once again, second Angus Bryce on the curl.
Bringing it over, putting it right back. Is it a rinse, wash, repeat moment here?
I think we'll probably see them play the peel. Yep, the broom goes down. Here's Vice Amos Mosener with his second. They don't lay a broom to it, but he gets the peel.
And I think we're going to look, now that we're down to skips rocks here.
And then we're kind of screwed.
Every rock is important. Every rock could be the point that gets you there.
We've got handshakes on sheet number 1.
We'll keep you updated as we can, as the scores gets posted.
Do you ever try and go?
Good house party here. Some good talk amongst the team.
I'd rather him only have one crack at the double, though. So do we ever just wait? Try and...
Secondo me se mette guardia sulla gialla noi dobbiamo far bocciarne la nostra guardia laterale. Da verso in tu. E lo che fanno i terrolini che un po'. No.
Do you ever like guarding one more time?
And we have some final scores to tell you about on sheet number 4.
No.
Just a reminder, that was Team Laurie St. George curling out of Montreal, Quebec versus Team Krista McCarville curling out of Thunder Bay, Northern Ontario. Two great teams we've seen a lot of in the Scotties over the last couple of years. And the final outcome of that game is Team Krista McCarville with the win, 7-4 after 8.
It's either that or I don't hate the top. I really don't hate the top.
Se non fa la guardia di caricare a scuola, mi piace, appunto. O addirittura solo bocciare la nostra gialla via. E lo guarda che fa.
It looks like we're going to put the guard back up here.
I like this.
Sì, è quella blu. E lo guarda che il
Craik feeling confident with it. A little chat by the Italian team in the back, discussing possibly strategy for next shot.
Need to be completely covering that. Yeah.
The Scottish team talking about how they want to make sure they're fully covering their rock in the top 12.
Whoa. Line's good. Whoa. Carl. Carl, Gus. Carl, this
Looking to curl it. Seems a bit heavier than the other ones.
And down it comes.
Got to get it over that line. Great shot. That's what they wanted.
Yep. They wanted it fully covering the rock in the top 12 and
just
well
barely a cheek.
Barely a cheek.
Good. I like it.
What's the call here, Kev?
I think they might. I think they might want to come down here. And maybe just put another one. Or just knock that yellow off to the side. Oh, no. I think they might be looking to get the slash off of that blue into the yellow. Let's see what happens here. Not quite. So they might also have wanted to clear up the path a little bit in anticipation of their final rock. I think Craik has the option to hit this blue, but how they hit it can make a big difference in what the final stone will look like and what that path will look like, as well as the degree of difficulty that Retornaz will have to face. But we're looking for the hit here. The tricky part is if you hit this and leave this exposed, if Retornaz noses it, it's going to outcount the yellow that's sitting in the 12-foot. Ideally, I got to think potentially you roll over under some cover, leave the drop, but just making it more difficult, but not leaving them with a hit, because we've seen some incredible hits or inconsistent hits from both these teams tonight.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. And at this level of play, again, sometimes it's not what's the play you want to make, but it's what do you want your opponent to have to throw.
Carl.
Got to bring that over. Got to get it under cover once it makes contact. It's moving. It's moving.
Rice on the curl.
Bit of a roll.
And they'll get it under, half under cover.
Good placement here. And it looks like we're going to see a draw. Let's watch this replay. Great sweeping by the front ends.
Thank you.
Little debrief after that shot from the Scotch team.
Forcing Retornaz to make a draw to the 4-foot for the win. Big shot here.
Linea sempre buona.
On it right out of the hand here.
Yep.
Linea sempre buona. Linea sempre buona. Linea sempre buona.
Looks a little spicy coming in, but we have a higher angle up here, so I've not been correct with all those calls.
Looking for full 4 here, and they'll get
Just
it.
a bite. And Retornaz is victorious here. Great effort by both teams. And thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Wonderful back and forth game here on sheet 2 at the Stu Sells Tankard at the High Park Club in Toronto.
Hey, curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard at stewcurls.com. Look, after the game, we're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And you know what? You are not going to find condos like this in the city anymore. Because when they built these, they built them for living and size. This place is ginormous. It's not these little 800 square foot 2-bedroom, 2-baths where you're jammed into it. Look at the space we have. Look at this gorgeous view we have of the Rosedale Valley Road and the Rosedale Valley. It's beautiful. So check it out. We've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Check out this beautiful den office space. You actually have a dining room where you can have dinner, not a little island here in your bar stool cramped in. Gorgeous large eating kitchen, ton of storage, 2 beautiful bathrooms. Check out this gorgeous parquet floor that has been stained in this beautiful dark stain. That's awesome. And you know what? Don't get me going on location. We are right at Yonge, just south of Bloor. There's Yorkville, there's the TTC. You can go up to Summerhill Market. You can head downtown to the east side of Dundas Square. You can go down Rosedale Valley Road and get to Cabbagetown and get to the Bayview Extension and get onto the DVP. It's such a great location. So look, go to StuSales.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard at StuCurls.com. Look, after the game, we're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game. Hey Stu Sells Teams followers, I am just finishing my coffee out here on this balcony of our brand new listing. Now look, I keep saying it, I'm gonna say it again. The Bank of Canada is cutting interest rates. It is going to turn back to a seller's market. So you gotta get in, and we are in this amazing condo that you can get into the market. We're $600,000. We're 2 bedrooms, we're a den, we're 2 bathrooms, totally renovated. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to pick up a roller and paint. It's all been done. The den is a perfect home office. We have these gorgeous wide plank floors, brand new kitchen. The cabinetry is so cool. The grain of the wood actually follows itself. These sellers have taken a lot of time with detail, quartz counters, gorgeous walk-in glass shower in one of the bathrooms, stone floor, beautiful extra big master bedroom with a 4-piece ensuite, big walk-in closet. These owners built this huge storage unit, a ton of storage. We're in a great building. It's got a gym, party room, really nice amenities on the main floor. And you know what? Up and away. We're right at the Up Express in Weston. Look, go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos and videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey guys, thanks for watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. And all you fans and all you curling teams who are staying in the area, come up to Petty Fine Foods. Lots of great prepared food. You just throw in the oven, cook, eat, and go. And if you show your map card to Stefo, you're gonna get
a free espresso and a complimentary cannoli on the house.
Free! Free! So come on up.
4-letter magic word.
Hey, Stu Sells Teams followers, we are here at our brand new listing, which is right behind me. We are bringing this gorgeous 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to market. And you know what? I don't want to hear it any more from you people saying, oh, I can't get in the market. Everything's so expensive. We're bringing a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to the market for $619,000. So you know what I always say? Stop flushing your money down the toilet and renting when you can buy and get into the market. It's gorgeous. It's got beautiful laminate floors, brand new kitchen, gorgeous bathroom, huge balcony that looks south, looks all over the city. It's a great view. It's got a ton of room. It's got an open concept living, dining area, eating kitchen. What more do you want to get in the market? And look, this park comes with it. You've got this park, you've got this tennis court, you got an outdoor pool, you got a gym, you got a party room. It's like being a Club Med. So look, stop renting and get in the market. Go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series. But you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call. Hey, Stu Sells Team's followers, I am just finishing my coffee out here on this balcony of our brand new listing. Now look, I keep saying it, I'm gonna say it again. The Bank of Canada is cutting interest rates. It is going to turn back to a seller's market. So you gotta get in, and we are in this amazing condo that you can get into the market. We're $600,000, we're 2 bedrooms, we're a den, we're 2 bathrooms, totally renovated. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to pick up a roller and paint. It's all been done. The den is a perfect home office. We have these gorgeous wide plank floors, brand new kitchen. The cabinetry is so cool. The grain of the wood actually follows itself. These sellers have taken a lot of time with detail, quartz counters, gorgeous walk-in glass shower in one of the bathrooms, stone floor, beautiful extra big master bedroom with a 4-piece ensuite, big walk-in closet. These owners built this huge storage unit, a ton of storage. We're in a great building. It's got a gym, party room, really nice amenities on the main floor. And you know what? Up, and away. We're right at the Up Express in Weston. Look, go to stewsells.ca, see all the photos and videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stew Sells Toronto Tankard here at stewcurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family. Welcome to the Stew Sells team's brand new listing. And you know what? You are not going to find condos like this in the city anymore, because when they built these, they built them for living and size. This place is ginormous. It's not these little 800 square foot 2-bedroom, 2 baths where you're jammed into it. Look at the space we have. Look at this gorgeous view we have of the Rosedale Valley Road and the Rosedale Valley. It's beautiful. So check it out. We've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Check out this beautiful den office space. You actually have a dining room where you can have dinner, not a little island here in your bar stool cramped in. Gorgeous large eating kitchen, ton of storage, 2 beautiful bathrooms. Check out this gorgeous parquet floor that has been stained in this beautiful dark stain. That's awesome. And you know what? Don't get me going on location. We are right at Yonge, just south of Bloor. There's Yorkville, there's the TTC. You can go up to Summerhill Market. You can head downtown to the East Center, Dundas Square. You can go down Rosedale Valley Road and get to Cabbagetown and get to the Bayview Extension and get onto the DVP. It's such a great location. So look, go to stewsells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey, curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stew Sells Toronto Tankard at stewcurls.com. Look, after the game, we're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game. Hey, Stew Sells team's followers, we are here at our brand new listing, which is right behind me. We are bringing this gorgeous 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to market. And you know what? I don't want to hear it any more from you people saying, oh, I can't get in the market. Everything's so expensive. We're bringing a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to the market for $619,000. So you know what I always say? Stop flushing your money down the toilet and renting when you can buy and get into the market. It's gorgeous. It's got beautiful laminate floors, brand new kitchen, gorgeous bathroom, huge balcony that looks south. Looks all over the city. It's a great view. It's got a ton of room. It's got an open concept living, dining area, eating kitchen. What more do you want to get in the market? And look, this park comes with it. You've got this park, you've got this tennis court, you've got an outdoor pool, you got a gym, you got a party room. It's like being a Club Med. So look, stop renting and get in the market. Go to stewsells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to StuCurls.com to watch this amazing Stu Sells Tankard curling. Grab a glass of wine. Hey curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stu here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to StuCurls.com, see all my events, see the Stu Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call. Hey Stu Sells Team's followers, I am just finishing my coffee out here on this balcony of our brand new listing. Now look, I keep saying it, I'm gonna say it again. The Bank of Canada is cutting interest rates. It is going to turn back to a seller's market. So you gotta get in, and we are in this amazing condo that you can get into the market. We're $600,000, we're 2 bedrooms, we're a den, we're 2 bathrooms, totally renovated. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to pick up a roller and paint. It's all been done. The den is a perfect home office. We have these gorgeous wide plank floors, brand new kitchen. The cabinetry is so cool. The grain of the wood actually follows itself. These sellers have taken a lot of time with detail, quartz counters, gorgeous walk-in glass shower in one of the bathrooms, stone floor, beautiful extra big master bedroom with a 4-piece ensuite, big walk-in closet. These owners built this huge storage unit, a ton of storage. We're in a great building. It's got a gym, party room, really nice amenities on the main floor. And you know what? Up, and away. We're right at the Up Express in Weston. Look, go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos and videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family. Welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And you know what? You are not going to find condos like this in the city anymore, because when they built these, they built them for living and size. This place is ginormous. It's not these little 800 square foot 2-bedroom, 2 baths where you're jammed into it. Look at the space we have. Look at this gorgeous view we have of the Rosedale Valley Road and the Rosedale Valley. It's beautiful. So check it out. We've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Check out this beautiful den office space. You actually have a dining room where you can have dinner, not a little island here in your bar stool cramped in. Gorgeous large eating kitchen, ton of storage, 2 beautiful bathrooms. Check out this gorgeous parquet floor that has been stained in this beautiful dark stain. That's awesome. And you know what? Don't get me going on location. We are right at Yonge, just south of Bloor. There's Yorkville, there's the TTC. You can go up to Summerhill Market. You can head downtown to the east side or Dundas Square. You can go down Rosedale Valley Road and get to Cabbagetown and get to the Bayview Extension and get onto the DVP. It's such a great location. So look, go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. Hey curling fans at High Park and sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard at StuCurls.com. Look, after the game, we're just up the road from High Park. Come to my house in the Junction, have a cocktail, have a late night snack, and talk about the game. Hey Stu Sells team's followers, we are here at our brand new listing, which is right behind me. We are bringing this gorgeous 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to market. And you know what? I don't want to hear it anymore from you people saying, oh, I can't get in the market. Everything's so expensive. We're bringing a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo to the market for $619,000. So you know what I always say? Stop flushing your money down the toilet and renting when you can buy and get into the market. It's gorgeous. It's got beautiful laminate floors, brand new kitchen, gorgeous bathroom, huge balcony that looks south, looks all over the city. It's a great view. It's got a ton of room. It's got an open concept living, dining area, eating kitchen,
What more do you want to get in the market? And look, this park comes with it. You've got this park, you've got this tennis court, you've got an outdoor pool, you got a gym, you got a party room. It's like being a Club Med. So look, stop renting and get in the market. Go to stewsales.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me, Stu, a call for a personal tour.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to stewcurls.com to watch this amazing Stu Sells Tankard curling. Grab a glass of wine and watch.